You know, I ever saw about this Clinton scandal? We have our own scandal going on right here.
It's quite a scandal.
People like it when you tell them about backstage life on most TV
or
shows.
so we love to think.
Or so we love to think. They probably hate it.
Right, yeah.
We had an interesting thing happen today. Andy and I have dressing rooms right here that are our own private little dressing rooms, and they, you know, come with a key, and you can you go in there and hang out before the show, and you and I have...
It's your private space.
Exactly. You know? Well, today, I show up in the morning, and we had some stuff to do, and I go into my dressing room, and I open it up, and last night it was really clean. I open up the door, coffee cups everywhere, magazines, kind of food on the floor, stuff strewn all around. It looked like someone had had a huge party in my dressing room, and I was like, that's weird, you know. Then I go over and I notice, I'm thinking, who would do that, you know? And you have your own dressing room, so you're not going to crash into mine and have a party.
Right.
And I go over and...
You never know.
Yeah, that's right. And I go over and I look at my life cycle, and there's a little note attached to it. And there's this note on it, and I start looking at the note, and it just says, "Dear Conan, great dressing room. How many times have I told you to hang up your clothes? I did 30 minutes on your life cycle." And then it says, "Hope you don't mind. Stay cool. Mary Lou Retton." Now, imagine what would happen to you if you come home, you're on vacation or something, and the whole place is just sort of torn apart, and there's a note that says, "Stop by, had a party, Mary Lou Retton." You'd be freaked out, right?
It's happened.
So, it's happened to you, really?
Well, it wasn't really Mary Lou Retton.
No.
It was Olga Corbett.
Yeah. Who often uses the moniker Mary Lou Retton. Well, so anyway, and I was thinking, wow, that's so weird. And it turns out, I guess, that she was on some news show across the hall.
For the local affiliate.
Yeah, and someone said, "Hey, you can use Conan's dressing room," and they, like, pried it open with a crowbar or something, and let her in there, and she and all her entourage, because she has an entourage of other gymnasts, and they're all hanging out there having a party, and I think, okay, forget it, no big deal, when at the last second I noticed something's different about my life cycle. So take a look at this. This is just... I went backstage. Can we roll this, Liz? This is just, you'll see now, this is my dressing room right here. This is about 2 hours ago we picked this. I haven't touched a thing, okay? And you notice anything different about my life cycle, Andy? She has moved the seat up to, look at this. She moved it up to the Mary Lou Retton setting. And it actually says,
Mary Lou Retton.
There are all these different settings. Wilt Chamberlain, you know, and then the very bottom one, Mary Lou Retton. Then Mason Reese, of course.
A couple of weekends ago, our makeup artist came down. She was working on SNL upstairs.
Yeah, Saturday Night Live.
She came down to our makeup room to get something, and it was like on a Saturday morning.
Right.
And the security guard was leaving my dressing room, and she thought she smelled Listerine, and he just went, you know, "Hello, see you later." She went in, and, like, the sink was wet, and my toothbrush was wet, and the toothpaste was out.
A strange person?
Like a security guard had
used your toothbrush?
Yeah, just like, well, I think I'll go freshen up in Richter's room. You know? Got a little bad morning breath, you know.
This shows you the level of respect we have here at NBC. You know, I've got to dump this excess manure somewhere. Use Richter or O'Brien's room. Swang.